Hi and welcome to another video. Now is it just me, or if I go to my webpage, this doesn't look good? I mean, the shade is beautiful, but it would be great if I could get something like this, which is more of a gradient. This gradient will really bring out my design. So let's see how we can do that. I'm going to jump over to Notepad++, where I've already set up the basic code that will allow us to make this type of page when we run it. Now, to add a gradient, we need to add one more line. I'm going to do background, image, and this background image will allow us to add a linear gradient. The next thing we need to do on the other side of the colon is to write linear gradient. Add two parentheses and add a semicolon. This linear gradient tells HTML that we're adding a linear gradient, or a CSS. This parenthesis takes in three parameters: what direction we want it to go in, and the two colors we want the gradient to go from. If you notice at our example, it goes from the top left to the bottom right. So what we're going to write is we want it to go to the bottom right. This is obviously my preference, but you can do another direction if you prefer. Next, I'm going to take my first color and I'm going to put it in the next that parameter. And for the third one, I'm going to copy paste another color. Just in case if gradients don't work in your browser, I'm just going to add a background color just to make sure. Let's save our program and see whether it works. I'm going to jump over to my normal program and refresh the page. And look at that. We have a beautiful gradient that goes from a nice dark blue to a light blue. And this will really bring out my div and maybe even your web pages as well. See you next video.